tons instead of 7.5 tons. Now, Jason and I were
So you're basing that on the amount of food that you're feeding.
right, and that's how you get your food, your feed conversion ratio, the tons harvested versus, And Jason and I were like, what's wrong? So I
Is
came
there a
home.
hole in that?
No, I blamed myself, number one, because it was my show. But Gabriel kind of let us down a little bit.
Yeah.
When we started asking, really trying to figure out what had happened to the fish, Gabriel had told me there was squid in that bin, right? He didn't tell me there were 21 squid in the bin. And he also didn't tell me that they could eat 5 or more of the fingerlings a day.
Oh.
Each.
Oh my.
And so you multiply that 21 times 100, that's, or 21 times 5 is 110 fish, times 3 or 4 months, 110 fish per day.
So it wasn't.
We trust Gabriel. Gabriel's a good guy. I don't think he was stealing.
Pulaan ko sa kulot.
So he
Muro na
knew
hinog
that
laki.
he was squid in the pond?
I don't think he was sure, but
Lagi.
I think he
Cute ba yan kahit yung kulot?
eventually caught them over time. One here, one there. And so that's how I figured out that, because we weren't missing 15,000 fish worth of feed.
Ito, parihan na
It's
bukusog
not
na.
like we'd fed 15,000 fish and they're suddenly gone.
Kapay,
We
kapay
fed
usahan,
3.5
palabi po ka Brian.
we had fed 7 tons of feed, which were extra from the time, the
So
feed.
you just
person.
calculating that you're lost.
Well, we had,
Kinda like-
I figured out that we had lost 3.5 tons worth of fish that we had fed.
Kanya na. Sa ko, video ko nila.
That's not good.
Right, and so what I've kind of figured out, all the way, kind of getting it all figured out, is that the squid were eating the fish when they were this big and this big and this big, but we were still feeding them while they were growing. And that 90 days, when the squid were in there having their buffet every day, every fish that they ate, we'd already fed for a week or 2 weeks or a month or 2 months. That's why the feed conversion ratios didn't match up. Bottom line,
Did you break even?
no,
You didn't.
didn't even break even.
Does that have, but
I mean,
does that also have to do with the price that you're getting right now? It's not
Some of
really.
it's to do with the prices.
It's not
I mean,
really.
we
It's
got.
not really great market.
It's
right
not a
now.
great market right now, but 7.5 tons of fish. That's about $15,500 US.
Oh my God, that's a
It's
lot.
hard to make that up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we didn't make we lost money this time because so many
Can you come
fish
get her?
were gone. I mean, if Gabriel had told me, hey, there's a
So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna take a break for a while?
we're gonna
and
take a
then
break from that.
Catch up and then get back into it in a few months?
It may be more than a few months. Jason and I, a lot of the big problem with the milkfish is that except it's a longer story early on. Early on, when we first started, we had the money for the feed. That's the thing with milkfish. You have to have a big pile of money set
We
aside.
really
for
need to bring you. We really need to bring him down to your aunt's house so they can have a conversation.
Yes, with my
She can
auntie.
give you, her honest opinion of what. Because they're in the fish business for 30, 40 years.
If you get your net.
They do shrimp and crabs.
Crabs, shrimp,
they,
and
they
those.
have milkfish, but they don't just do milkfish.
Yeah.
They do the oysters, they do the crabs, they do the shrimp.
And the,
We are going this next Friday to look at a couple of fish ponds to do shrimp in.
And also, I had done a lot of
And
reading.
speaking of that, I've asked Lynn to go see her auntie for the
Yeah,
last 6
before.
months.
I think
But
we gotta do it now this time. We gotta
Yes.
get him over there.
because they're so scared for the virus, because of the kids. So,
It's just that there's no-
but now it's
Do you
it's
know
okay
anybody
now.
who's died? I don't either.
But now they're not scared, I
Scared of the
guess.
virus that 1/10 of 1% of the people die from. It's craziness.
It's not about me. I mean,
I mean, Lily
I'm.
May had it. She's not dead.
Lovely May had the virus.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
How she get it?
She had the flu for a week and now she's fine.
Mm,
Who knows knows how she does.
Very good boy now, huh?
I'm sick of the whole COVID and all the hysteria around it.
It's really ruined
Hey, baby love, you like Ate Kyla?
We were doing so well.
You like Ate Kyla?
Everyone was
We were
doing
Yeah, because she has spoiled you, right?
We were doing so many
Right, baby love?
And we were making money on
You wanna
renting
go
the
to
bike, we were
Anda?
making money on the car, picking people up.
Huh?
We were making money on giving the people dinners.
Yeah, and it's not just you guys, it's everybody. I mean, yesterday was the first time that I driven around Pang Lao and like.
Yes,
Just
correct.
3 months in the Airbnb.
It's a ghost town.
And we banked $2,000. That's the profit.
Not
In
even, not even
that's
3
after
months.
expenses. In 3 months we banked $2,000.
Not even 3 months. It's just like 1 month because we're always not in the house. So if we are not in the house, so we have to cancel all the bookings.
New Year's Eve we got $100 a night. for
Yes.
the players.
Jason told me 10 billion pesos have been sucked out of Pang Lao in the last since they started the lockdown.
Yeah.
They've lost 10 billion pesos
Oh my God.
in tourism.
Yes.
That's a lot of money.
It's almost all cost. Almost all.
So anyway, yeah, we're going to concentrate on shrimp for a while
Yeah. And those
because
pens,
we don't have to have 50.
put in those pens.
No, land ponds,
Oh, okay.
Fish
brackish
pan?
water ponds.
Oh.
Because we just don't have-
that fish pen they will put shrimp.
We don't have
They all
50,000.
swim out all day.
We don't have $50,000 laying around as a feed budget, and that's what you have to
50,000
have.
for the feed budget? Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's a lot of money.
That's why
Ooh.
her cousin does the grouper.
Yes.
Because you get more money for them and they eat less. You don't feed them as much as the
And-
We
fish.
just feed them other fish, right?
Yeah, but
Yes.
they only eat once a day though.
Once a day.
There's once a day.
And they have their own fish pen. What we call it? Unsay pangan ano day? Oy, kanang bunsod.
It's like
They have their
600
bunsod.
pesos a kilo.
So their catch from bunsod, the smallest thing that they cannot sell it, they feed it to the fish. Yeah, that's what they do
To the grouper.
to the groupers.
Like this, I tell
What
you.
happened?
And now, nothing.
That is here.
Because it's
You don't-
Uncle
you
Brian's
don't see
fault.
Uncle Brian?
Nah, it doesn't
Because
matter.
it's Uncle Brian's fault.
Yeah.
He didn't visit.
Daddy's here now. She's got no time for Uncle Brian.
She's hiding now. Wait, look.
Oh my God,
She's
she's
yeah, like before.
What happened to you?
So anyway, how you guys been?
Okay.
we're doing good.
Hang in there. I don't know what we've been doing. Nothing. Just
Nothing.
fighting.
Just like
Boxing. You're hearing me always boxing.
always fight.
Neither one of you look bruised up, so.
It's okay. It's because we make up after. Maybe that's why you might be pregnant. Maybe.
Yeah, I
So-
think. I guess
But
this
she always
one.
says, I think I'm pregnant. I'm just pregnant. And then 2 months go by, I'm not pregnant.
So eventually you forgive him, right? Maybe.
I don't know. What else have we been doing? Nothing.
We're doing nothing. Just, yeah. I gained a lot of weight.
Almost the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you see, yeah.
What? I
Oh,
can't help it.
here we're gonna have more boxing going on now.
I said, she has Beyonce butt. It's okay. I like it.
We're always eating. Oh my God, that's our hobby. Eating all the time.
So I just put
So
it
you
in
wanna
that
go
way
to
now.
Anda,
But
huh?
it's still not running great.
You wanna go to
He's run
Anda?
good, but
Yeah.
it's just that when I'm out in the water, it'll lose its revolution.
You're so white, baby love. Oh my God, baby. See Charlie? You wanna hold Charlie? Curly hair? You wanna hold little boy Charlie? Basta sukas yung daddy. Charlo's my daughter.
You know me. You know me. You know me. Huh?
I gave up. I'm not spending any more money on that boat.
Yeah.
It's a Chanda,
You know,
Chinese Honda.
the problem here is that if something breaks, you're just better off buying a new one.
There, I'm silingan.
Throw money after fixing.
So have you caught any of those bluefin tuna yet?
No, there's
What the hell?
there's no
I
bluefin here.
I had hopes.
I have to go back to Boston for that.
I had hopes that we were gonna go on a fishing trip.
To catch the tuna where I am, you gotta go like almost to like goddamn Mindanao. to get it.
Before
You're so
Brian
far
go
out.
on fishing, squid fishing. And
You
then-
did?
Yeah, we did.
Here?
No,
With
in
who?
Leila. Before.
Ah,
And then he said that
It's easy to catch.
His eyes pay on his
The ink got in your eyes?
You said before you.
Well, it got on me, I don't remember.
It's easy to
He
catch
always pay on
squid.
his eyes because they.
Yeah, we did that with the boat a lot. Our boat.
Yeah.
We went squid fishing one at night.